Hi, I'm Dave Dinkel, and I wanted to address an issue that's come up every once in a while, and that is that in our mentoring program, we don't like newbies, people who have no experience. In fact, that's absolutely 100% incorrect. It's misleading. The most successful students we've had have been newbies with no experience. Typically what they do is they say to me, I don't know if it'll work for me. I'm afraid because I don't know anything about real estate investing. I'm going to be very frank with you about what real estate investing is about. 99% of it's between your ears. The rest of it is very simple. You're going to hear me say it again. Real estate investing is very simple with the caveat that you do it and you keep doing it until it works for you. You have to fail forward. Sometimes I say to myself, I don't know how that student learned to walk because he doesn't want to fall down or stumble at all. If you're a child and you're crawling around, somewhere along the line you're going to want to get up and walk, but it's not going to work. You're going to fall down. If you're the type of baby that says to yourself, well, I'm not going to do that again because it hurts when I fall down, you're going to be crawling when you're 25 years old. Well, people have insecurities, and it doesn't have to be walking that does it. I put together a course inside the mentoring program on the 22 greatest fears that stop real estate investors. And it's not just real estate investors. It covers the things like, what if I lose money? What if I bleed to death holding the property? I don't know what I don't know. All of those things that are easily answered and controlled if you have the answers. And all you have to do is ask, and I put them there for you. So the biggest hurdle we have initially is to have the students overcome their fears. I don't know what I don't know, and I won't know that until after it happens. And I've been in the business over 40 years. You have to fail forward. We focus you immediately when you come in the program on get started on contract writing. Well, I'm afraid of the law. Well, don't be afraid of the law. It's there for you. What you have to do is learn how to control it. Anything that's in a contract can be overwritten by adding an addendum, very simple. And we'll show you what addendums to use and how to use them. We want you to have no risk whatsoever when you go into a transaction. There is a risk, and here's what it is. If you can't count days, in other words, calendar days, then you run the risk you could lose your deposit because you went past the inspection period and you didn't close. Now, we have solutions for that, various clauses that change all that, but you have to keep track of the number of days, however you do it. If you have a 10-day inspection, write it on the calendar, write it on the back of your hand, whatever you need to do. We don't do that for you. What we do is work on building a buyer's list with you so you can sell that property. Typically, in our deals, we sell them in 24 to 72 hours. That's hours, guys. It's not days. If you can't sell them in that amount of time, something's wrong. You don't have a big enough buyer's list. The buyers you have aren't interested in that type of property. Your buyer's list people that are interested didn't open their email for 3 days, which happens, are bad luck. That's all there is to it. You go on to the next one. You don't stop. We've had students that have literally put 5 properties under contract. That means they owned them if they went forward and closed, but we couldn't sell them. Now, why? They paid too much money. In their zealousness to get a property under contract, they paid too close to the listing price. Remember, the agent has it listed on the MLS, which they feel is the most powerful marketing tool in the world. It's not. But nonetheless, if they can't sell it on the MLS, why does a student think that we can sell it below the same price or at the same price they can't sell it on the MLS? Because we have stupid buyers? No, we have informed buyers. So the listing price on a wholesale deal becomes a glass ceiling. There's no doubt about it. Now, having said that, there are other wholesalers who advertise the property above the list price. How do they do that? They do it very simply. They put it under contract as soon as it comes out at the listing price. They have control of it through the contract. They advertise it to buyers that don't know any better, especially international buyers. Do they sell them? Every once in a while they do sell them. Do they make any kind of profit on them? No. The buyer goes to Realtor.com and looks it up, or Zillow or Trulia. He's going to see that he's paying more money than the list price. And his first impression is going to be, why don't I just go back to the listing agent and get it cheaper? And the investor is going to say to him, well, you can't because I already have it, and you're going to have to pay more money for it. If you have a buyer that feels like he's not getting something, he needs to get a property, he will overpay for it. You can't count on it. You can't make a living doing that. So listen to what we tell you, fail forward, write contracts, give us feedback on what's happening, and we'll guide you through everything that's going on.